The aftermath of the Joe Mericle and Angel Aubrey deal. We got no power. I've been last 72 hours. I discovered that in a grand total, perhaps $10,000 to $12,000 with tools, materials, supplies, and recovered coppers and machinery parts that were to be used as the electricians pay were gone, along with my tools, my valuables, my small strong box with the money, and my dog. They stole everything. This is the aftermath. They had scattered tools, broken things, dropped things where they may for the entirety of their stay, while I was constantly confounded by the breaking equipment, the generators turning up with tanks full of Coca-Cola or Dr. Pepper or whatever. During the last 6 weeks, I've discovered things like this, where people were obviously having them a rest and a snack while they were casually walking away with everything up here of substance that was for sale. I have extensive video and camera back footage of all the stuff that was here. But it all started with Angel noticing that she was digging into financial files, and she tried to frame me for that, on top of other things to hide the fact that she was making meth up on the third floor. Her and another guy were popping open all the CRTs and everything. Everything that was neat and orderly has been broken by people like Joe Mericle into nonsensical pieces of an antique chair that he broke apart, and one of our bar stools that he broke apart, to break apart one of the exercise bicycles that has a kinetic wheel in it, to try to figure out how to make an energy source out of it. This table was full of sellable items that are all gone now. I could list them all. Chairs are gone. A lot of these monitors are still here, and that's all well and good. Three of the filing cabinets are broken from people experimenting with parts or something, such as that, deciding they need something out of it. They crammed things into rooms. They ransacked all things that were there. Everything sellable is gone. This corner used to be full of electrical supplies, and electrical outlets and sockets and wire and everything you needed, and it's all gone. Crash pads and squats, they just came in while I was sleeping, or in the basement working, on the roof working, or working. I mean, they just came in and at leisure and at will made themselves at home and pilfered everything. They went through every drawer, every sack, every box, and in many cases just turning them over and leaving the mess to be cleaned up. This is just what it looks like when it's been gone through, and this is just the beginning, the true scope of what happened around the time, a 1 week time period where Tipitina's musical co-op was kicking the musicians out, and a friend of mine, Ron Maxey, who had an accident, and his family was trying to put him in a nursing home and take all of his stuff from the music hall and put it into storage for themselves, and that'd be that. Well, we stored a bunch of stuff here, and then bang, power's out. All of this used to be neat, orderly, and in its place. It's been just ransacked. Just Joe and his type just came and destroyed. They moved, took, broke off pieces of, and taped other things to other things. They just absolutely part of the aftermath is the moving in and out of Ron's stuff. And of course, in the spirit of things, Ron, coming to get his stuff, he discovered that while his stuff was here, I had had 2 sets of burglary groups coming in nightly and going out nightly with stuff. We had a spotting of a black SUV in a trailer on a security cam, and 2 blonde females getting out of it, coming inside, and walking out with boxes and boxes and boxes. And it's everything just looks like a tornado hit. And what it was is they just dumped everything out and just took anything that fancied their pleasure. They just when the power went out and didn't come back on, this place became a huge target. It just, it was well known that it was full of valuables, rarities, oddities, collectibles, and expensive things. And the fact that none of the cameras were working because no electricity and no help coming, no support, anything. And I had people on the inside who were working for the very people that I had recently got out for attempted espionage and framing me with federal violations that they were going to do. And I don't have the spirit or the will to walk you through the whole thing. But this set us back hard.